Hey, how's it going everybody? My name's Revo and I'm bringing you guys another DayZ video. So as you can see right now, I'm at the new Northwest Airfield for the 0.63 build for DayZ. And I'm sure some of you are wondering how on earth I'm even playing this, and to make a long story short, someone came out with some files that you could get into if you mess with your settings or your directory for DayZ, and you could get into a single player only mode for the 0.63 build. And it's the actual 0.63 build. I'll go up and throw some tweets by the development team real quick so you can see that this is all legal. You can do this yourselves. But to actually make it better for those who are watching this video now, you no longer have to mess with the files or anything like that to try and get into this. If you want to play this for yourself, you just go ahead and start up the stress test server for DayZ 0.63, and they have a single player only mode from there that you can go through yourself. So you don't have to worry about messing with files or anything like that. So if you're interested in playing the single player only mode, I'll go ahead and show you how to do that at the end of this video. But other than that, let's get right into the new Northwest Airfield. So currently for the 0.63 version of Northwest Airfield, there is 32 barracks and 10 tents. And that is technically 23 barracks if you're not counting the new large barracks that have just been implemented into the game. But regardless, on the 0.62 version, there is 17 barracks and 15 tents, which means that currently the 0.62 version has more tents than the 0.63 version, but the 0.63 version has more barracks than the 0.62 version. So don't get too discouraged if you're bummed about there being less tents. There is still a lot to loot at the new 0.63 Northwest Airfield. And everything is really spread out too, and regardless, that's only -5 tents, plus a bunch of other barracks, so I wouldn't freak out. So you guys are just gonna have to remember that there's gonna be more change coming to the game. Like, right now, the airfield seems to be the most detailed place right now, and like obviously the biggest military compound. Like, I've been to Tissy and it looks the exact same as it does in the current build for 0.62, except for one tent there that has changed, and it's because they've changed it to their newer tent. But so far, this has had the biggest change when it comes to the map, and I gotta say, they killed it. Alright, so what you're seeing right here is a new set of barracks they've added in at the Northwest Airfield. Now, I'm not sure how much loot these are going to spawn, but there is 9 of these buildings that are at the Northwest Airfield currently in the 0.63 version that you can see here. And there actually is a lot of rooms to go through with these buildings. I'm not sure exactly how many there is, but there is quite a bit. So for the military bunkers, it doesn't seem like anything too special, although they're still really cool regardless, but you know, you just walk in, it's a big open room, nothing too special, not much cover to hide behind. But as you can see, there are some posters on the wall, and just the big open room, that's pretty much it. And then if you go around the corner there, it is just going to be a back door which leads outside. So nothing too special, but there is a lot of these sets around the military compound, so I guess that's pretty cool. And right here you can see they've added a new tent into the game. Now, this is a larger tent than most of the other tents in the game, so I have no idea what it's going to spawn. I'm sure it'll just be like the other tents, but regardless, this is a pretty cool thing they've added. Now, this is one of my favorite features they've added at the airfield so far. This is a new crashed plane that spawns here. I don't know if it's just the version that is currently out right now that has this spawn here all the time. I don't know if it'll be a random spawn like heli crashes or whatnot. But regardless, this is a really cool thing to add in at the airfield. I'm very happy with it. You can enter it. I don't know if it'll spawn loot. It would be cool if it did. We'll have to see in the future. But regardless, this is a really cool thing to add in at the airfield, and I'm happy with it. So what you're going to be seeing from here on is just a little bit of gunplay that I'm doing with zombies. This is a single player version only at the moment, so it's not like I can go and fight other players. So I'm just showing off the AKM and the FNX at the tents here, so you can kind of get a feel for what it's going to be like. when you're actually here and you're having to deal with zombies. And I'm sure zombies are going to be changed in the future when this is actually dropped, but right now, currently, zombies are even looking way better than the 0.62 version, so it's looking great, guys. So like I said, if you'd like to go ahead and hop on the single player mode for the 0.63 version yourself, I'll go ahead and have a tutorial to do that right after this. So thank you guys very much for checking out this video. Go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, so you guys want to figure out how to get onto the single player mode for 0.63 on DayZ, and it is way more simple than you guys think it is. So literally, all you gotta do is go over here to DayZ in your library, go over to properties, then click on betas. Here, let me go ahead and show you guys. Here, sorry, I had to pull it back out. Alright, so just click on betas, go over here. You should not have stress tests. It should just say none, opt out of all beta programs, and experimental unstable testing version. That's all you guys should have if you haven't done this already. So, all you got to do to get stress tests is you go down here and you type in, I really want to test. That's all you type in is I really want to test. You click check code. It says access code correct. Private beta stress test is now available. And then you can now click on this drop down and click on stress test. It'll now be there for you. And then it will start installing over here. So that's how you do that. And then literally all you got to do now is you close out of this. You can literally just click play. And then it will say play DayZ or play DayZ offline. You click play DayZ offline. And then you load it up. You just let it load. It should pull you straight into a game, so you'll get a loading screen. It should just start pulling you to the game. It's exactly what it's doing right now. It's loading up the server, and then you should just be able to be in game with the 0.63 build. And there we go. We're in game now. Go ahead and spawn in with an IZH rifle and a Makarov pistol. So I hope this tutorial did help you guys out. If it didn't, I'm sorry. You're just unlucky. But if it did help you out, then go ahead and smash that like button. Consider subscribing and leave a comment. And I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hold up.